Good day. My name is Ayofola, and I'm right here with.
My name is Toheeb. It's good to be here.
And we're going to be having a conversation about opportunities for young people. Many times we feel like the opportunities that we see are not for us. And Toheeb here is someone who shares a lot of opportunities to young people. I've, followed Toheeb page for like 6 months on WhatsApp, and it just keeps on sharing opportunities. And how much like who will be the best person to talk to than to Toyev, like who always shares opportunities to people. So it's nice to have you here, man.
Thank you so much, Ayo.
Yeah. So we want to talk about SDGs and opportunities. See, the SDGs are Sustainable Development Goals, and they were created by the United Nations in I think 2015, and they were created to address the problems our society face. So I want you to like have a conversation about the linkages on how opportunities are created, especially in the framework of the SDGs.
Okay, thank you so much. To start with, there will always be challenges in the society, and that is why, and challenges, on the other hand, create opportunities. So, linking SDG, like you mentioned, Sustainable Development Goals, came into existence in 2015. It was formerly MDGs, Millennium Development Goals, but as we are approaching the millennium, it was planned for 2020. But when it was close to 2020, the United Nations come together to say, let us convert it to SDG, and it was now from 8 goals now to 17 sustainable development goals across 5 P's. We have planet, the prosperity, peace, partnerships, so and people, right? So all of these things are what we talk about. But now linking it to opportunities. Now that we have the sustainable development goals, goal 1, goal 2, up to goal 17, each of these goals is meant to address a challenge. And in that vein, there will be opportunities for young people, for anyone at all, but particularly young people. Take, for instance, zero hunger, or look at quality education. For anyone who is building something around education, there will always be opportunity for them to apply for grants, maybe locally, internationally, so that they can build their product, their maybe products or projects and help the society. That is just one out of many you can think of. Think of sustainable economy. Think of uh, good job and economic growth. I think that's goal 8. Think of goal 16, peace, justice, and strong institution. Think of any of the goals, and you would always find opportunities there. So I think what we now probably look into is how do we position ourselves to get these opportunities, and how can we delve into the area of opportunities. So
I think before we just even jump into that, would be something interesting to just have a conversation about who even gives these opportunities and for who is this opportunity? Who are the people that even get the opportunities? I mean, like you rightly said and highlighted, it's like for each of, for example, you talked about quality education. So it means that schools like can get access to opportunities. And we're talking about grants, we are talking about development loans, we are talking about different funding from different sources, partnerships with international collaborations, like where different, like for example, a school in say Ijebode in Ogun State, Nigeria, can have like a partnership opportunity with say Oxford just through a collaboration like this. So these are some of the, I want you to like other emphasize other ways that these opportunities can be created. Maybe how businesses can also take, because everybody feels like it's just grants. There are other ways that these opportunities can be created.
Okay, so for those who are in sort of entrepreneurship space, you get to understand better how this opportunity can be harnessed. But to start with, before we say we want to harness opportunity, we have to have something on our own hands. So someone who wants to get an opportunity must have a platform for which they want to use the opportunity for. It can be you having an NGO, you can have a platform for yourself that you help people to solve a particular problem you've identified in your immediate community. Then you interact with people, individuals, agencies, donor agencies, funders, in relation with what you do to see how we can collaborate and do something together. So to start with, you have to have a platform. Before you can have access to opportunities, there is need for you to have a platform, or you need to start building something for yourself. Even if the opportunity is personal, you need to start building something for yourself as an individual. Then moving forward from building something, you also need to begin to position yourself for opportunities. So positioning for opportunity means that if I want to say, for instance, I want to build. Let's look at environmental challenge now. We want to build an eco brick, for instance. Let's say we want to build eco brick for a community to sensitize people on the need for them to keep their PET bottles. So I need to have the know-how of how that is being done. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to gather bottles. We need to, put some things in the bottle, weigh it, and all of this. So the know-how, the passion, then you need a team, at least for a team of people who believe in that dream, who share that vision to help you get these things together. So apart from that, by that you get refined gradually. So as you're getting refined, you get yourself more positioned for opportunities. So as you're positioning yourself for opportunities, you get people who just say, "Oh, look at this opportunity. There's this link for this. There's this link for that." Now again, you have to be in environments where people know you for what you do, and also be in environments with amongst people who can give you links to opportunities. So because most of the opportunities you get, you will not stumble on them yourself. Sometimes it is people sharing with you. Other times it is the algorithm helping you depending on your activities on the internet in relation to what you do. So we need positioning both offline and online. I mean, at least 2025, anyone who wants to do developmental work must also be present online. There has to be a digital presence and footprint. Then all of this put together, I believe opportunities, at the point in time, opportunities will just be present. It will become an omnipresent thing in your timeline as a person, and you fly from there.
Well, you heard from Toheeb himself. I mean, he said so much about opportunities, and one thing to highlight is that there is no person that cannot have access to the opportunities that are linked, especially to the Sustainable Development Goals or to even the African Union goals, which we many times forget about. But what is the most important thing is that you have something that you are doing. You can be a musician, you can be an artist, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be whatever it is you are doing. Just have an ideology for the common good of people, for the planet, that has something prosperous in it, and you definitely have access to some of these opportunities. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you so much, PDI, for bringing me around.
I'd like to appreciate everybody that's watching. Please make sure that you follow, you like, and you comment on, and you share. Yes, let's say you share, so you have to share.